Well, hello. Thanks for joining. I'll wait just a bit to give folks a bit to chime on. And I encourage you, if you haven't already, to subscribe to the channel to get uh, notified whenever I post new content. Um, and also like the channel if you like it, and just helps others find it and have access to it. But thanks so much for joining me. Join me live each week on Tuesdays at 10 o'clock Eastern in the US for a live meditation and Q&A time. As we go throughout our time today, if you're joining live, go ahead and put your questions that you may have in the chat, and I will engage with them at the end of the time. If you're watching a recording, know that I will keep tracking with that chat. So go ahead and put your questions in too, and I'll do my best to get back to you. If you haven't, I encourage you to head over to my website, faithfullygrowing.com, and sign up for my 25 most popular guided meditations that I've gotten good feedback on. And that'll also get you on my newsletter list to receive a email on a weekly basis with some other meditations, support, and encouragement. And then if you would like to, you can also head over to the website, faithfullygrowing.com/offerings, and check out some of the coaching communities that I have there. Okay, well, for those of you who do not know me, I'm Tim Fortescue, an IFS trained practitioner specializing in spiritual growth and healing. Whether you've experienced religious trauma or are just seeking guidance on your spiritual journey or life in general, I'm here to support and to be an ally. And so today I'm going to lead us in a meditation. But before I do that, let me set up the meditation for a bit. And as you are probably well aware, our minds are like a busy city with different parts of us living in it. And these parts are our thoughts, feelings, actions, impulses. You've heard me say that before. And they can sometimes fight, making us confused, but there's a way to help them get along. And I bet you can't guess what that is. Yeah, it's a model called IFS, or internal family system, seeing the mind as multiple, seeing these residents of this big metropolis of a city in our mind as individual. And it's like being, in the context of a city, the mayor of your mind, and listening to all the parts to find peace. And it's good to remember that every part of you is important. There are no bad parts, right? And that it deserves love. And so I'm going to lead us in a meditation today to interact with our inner world and our mind in the context of a city, and that self of who we are at our core being the leader, the one that's guiding, or the mayor, if you will. So let's begin the meditation. Begin by finding a comfortable seated position or lying down, whichever feels best for you. Close your eyes if you'd like, and take a few deep breaths. Allowing yourself to settle into this present moment. And as you continue to breathe deeply, I invite you to envision your mind as a vast, bustling metropolis. A city that's filled with the vibrant energy of your thoughts, feelings, impulses, your parts. And picture this cityscape alive with activity, bustling with the constant ebb and flow of life. Now imagine within this dynamic cityscape lie the various inhabitants, the parts of you, each with their own distinct personality and role to play or job. Visualize these parts as characters, each embodying their own hopes, dreams, fears, and motivations. Take a moment to acknowledge and honor the complexity of your internal family. And in the midst of this bustling city, there stands a figure of authority, the mayor of your mind, yourself. See if you can visualize this calm, compassionate presence at the center of it all, radiating a sense of inner peace and confidence. Allow yourself to connect with this wise and guiding presence within you. And as you continue to breathe deeply, reflect on the different parts of yourself that make up your internal family. Notice any conflicts or tensions that may arise among these different parts or aspects of you. Acknowledging the diverging agendas and desires that coexist within you. Now imagine gathering all of your internal family members for a town hall meeting within the city of your mind. See each part of yourself represented, each given the opportunity to express their viewpoints, concerns, desires. Knowing that there's no pressure, no agenda, we just want to be curious. Some parts may choose to just sit and observe, but notice who may want a voice. And as the mayor of your mind, yourself, see if you can listen from this space attentively to each part, holding space for their voices to be heard with compassion and understanding. Notice how each part responds to being acknowledged and valued for their unique contribution to your inner world. With an open heart and mind, engage in a dialogue with your internal system, members of this community, fostering a spirit of collaboration and unity of purpose. Explore ways to find common ground and craft solutions that honor the needs and wishes of all parties involved. And as you continue to breathe deeply, feel a sense of peace and harmony settling over the city of your mind. Embrace the diversity of your thoughts and emotions, knowing that each part of you holds immense value and is worthy of love and respect. Take a few moments to bask in this feeling of inner peace and unity, knowing that you have the power to create a thriving community within your mind, one where every voice is heard, acknowledged, and valued. And it may be helpful to just thank all of the parts for as much or as little as they shared, for their courage. And as the leader of this town, just see if you could send them some of that compassion, sense of wanting to connect and belonging. And when you're ready, you can bring your awareness back to the present moment. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes if they were closed. And as we go from here, remember that you are the mayor of your mind in this context, capable of guiding your internal community, family members, team toward harmony and mutual understanding. So I encourage you and me too, because I know it's hard to keep nurturing this inner community with love and compassion, knowing that you have the power to create a life of serenity and balance within yourself. So thanks so much for joining me for this meditation. Join me each week on Tuesdays, 10 a.m. Eastern Time in the US. I'll hang around for a bit. If you have questions, you can put them in the chat or comments. If you're watching the recording, know that you can also comment, and I will keep engaging with you. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and like it if you like it, and share it with others. It just helps others have access to this too, if you think it would be helpful. But with that, so grateful for the community we're developing here. Have a great week, and I look forward to reconnecting again next week. All right, take care.